In this video, I'm going to show you how to bleed the brake system on this Dodge Dart. Let's get into it. You want to locate the master cylinder reservoir. It's going to be on the driver's side near the firewall. You can see the cap. It's a little bit dirty. We're going to take some brake parts cleaner, clean it off, wipe it off with a rag. Right, that looks good. Pull the cap off. You can take a look at the cap and you can see what type of fluid to use. This says .3. Using a clean fluid transfer pump, I'm going to suck out the rest of the dirty brake fluid. Just as much as you can get out. Try not to get any of this on the paint. Now using some fresh brake fluid, very carefully, pour it in. You want to make sure it's a sealed container. That's the correct brake fluid. If you need to, you can use a clean funnel, just so you don't spill any. You want to fill this all the way up to the fill line. Put the cap on. And after we bleed each individual caliper, you want to come back and top off the fluid. We're going to remove the wheel, use a 19mm socket, take the lug bolts out. Before you take the last one, you want to hold the wheel so it doesn't fall, and grab the wheel and slide it off. You want to remove all the wheels off the vehicle with it raised up, and we're going to start with the left rear caliper, the driver's side rear. We're going to take this little cap off using a 10mm wrench. Put the wrench over the bleeder, and we're going to use a bottle with a hose. Slide this over. Just hang that. Now with an assistant, we're going to have an assistant in the vehicle pumping the brake pedal. This vehicle happens to have a manual transmission, so there's 3 pedals. You want to go with the pedal in the middle. So I'll have the assistant pump that brake pedal. Go ahead, pump it up about 3 or 4 times, and then hold it. While they're holding it, I'm going to open the bleeder screw. I'm just going to move this, move the wrench down here so it's easier. And you'll see fluid comes out. I'm just going to close it. The pedal went to the floor. With that closed, go ahead and pump it again. 3 or 4 times, and then hold it. While they're holding it, open the bleeder. See more fluid came out. Close it up. Go ahead, pump it, and hold it. More fluid. Close it up. Go ahead, pump it. Hold it. Some more fluid, no air. We'll do it one more time. Go ahead, pump it up. And hold it. Open that up, no air. Fluid's looking better. We'll close that up, snug that tight. You can let off the brake. Spilled a little bit of fluid. It's okay. Make sure the bleeder is snug. Now take a little brake parts cleaner. Just clean it off. You can wipe it with a rag. Take the cap, put the cap on. Then before we move on to the next wheel, you want to double check the fluid level under the hood and top it off. Take the cap off. Oh, a little bit over full, that's okay, but just up to that line, and put the cap back on. Now we're going to be on the right front or passenger side front wheel. Take the cap off. I'm just using a pick. Take that off the bleeder. We'll do the same. 10mm wrench. Put the hose on. Just hang that out of the way. And have your assistant pump it up. Go ahead, pump it up. And hold it. And I'll open this. There we go. All right, and then close it up. Go ahead, pump it up. And hold it. Open that up. Close it. Go ahead, pump it up. And open that up. When I open this, the person in the car is going to notice the pedal traveling closer to the floor. And close it. Go ahead, pump it. And then it feels normal again. Then when I open it, pedal goes to the floor. And you see the fluid's getting more clear. Close it up. Go ahead, pump it. And we'll do this about 4 or 5 times. And hold it. It's definitely more clear right there. Close it up. All right, go ahead, pump it. And hold it. We'll do it one more time. Go ahead, pump it. And hold it. That's it. Fluid's more clear, less yellow. Close that up. It's snug. Take the hose off. Make sure that's snug. It is. Brake parts cleaner. Just a squirt. Put the cap back on. Go ahead and let off the brake. That's good. And then make sure you top off the fluid again. Next, we're going to be on the passenger side rear or the right rear. Take the cap off, same way, just with a pick, or just try to pull it off. Sometimes it gets stuck. Here we go, pull that off. 10mm wrench. Put the hose on. That's good. And have your assistant go ahead and pump the pedal about 3 times. And hold it. Open that up. Close it up. Go ahead, pump the pedal. And hold it. All right, close it up. Go ahead, pump the pedal. And hold it. Go ahead, pump the pedal. And hold it. Go ahead, pump the pedal. And hold it. And we'll do it one more time. With that closed, go ahead, pump the pedal. And hold it. No air bubbles, the fluid looks clear. Close it up. Go ahead and let off the brake. Pull the bottle off. Make sure the bleeder's tight, snug. Little brake parts cleaner. Take the cap, slide that on, and top off the fluid. And last, we're going to be on the driver's side front or the left front wheel. And I'll take the cap off, just use a pick. 10mm wrench. And put the bottle on with the hose. Oops, it's backwards. Just like that. All right, go ahead, pump the brake pedal. And hold it. Open the bleeder. There's the fluid. Close it up. Go ahead, pump the pedal. And hold it. It's good. Close it up. Go ahead, pump the brake pedal. And hold it. Close it up. Pump the brake pedal. And hold it. It's getting more clear. There's no bubbles. If you end up having bubbles, you're going to have to keep doing it until there's no bubbles. Close it up again. And go ahead, pump it. Hold it. And a little more clear. Close it up again. Go ahead, pump it. This will be the last time. And hold it. There we go, no bubbles, fluid's clear. You can let off the brake. Bleeder's closed. Take the hose off. Just make sure that's snug. Little brake parts cleaner. Give it a squirt. Put the cap on. Last, you want to check the fluid level. Top it off. Make sure it's up to the correct level. That's good right there. It's up to the full line. You can put the cap back on and then put all your wheels and tires on. Every vehicle is different. It's important to do it in the proper procedure, and that's the way you do it on this Dodge Dart. If you need to do an ABS bleed or an automated bleed, you're going to need a special scan tool and follow the instructions on the scan tool. Now put the wheel up, line up the holes. Take the lug bolt, get that started. The other one started. Now I'm going to torque the lug bolts to 92 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. Go around again, double check.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. the only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.